Hey, what's up? Jessica here from Debru, and today I'm going to cover a topic that a lot of people ask us questions about, and I'm sure it concerns you as an affiliate marketer, which is, what do you do if your Facebook ad account gets banned, and is it going to be over for you if you're running an affiliate marketing business on Facebook? So I'm going to go over a presentation that I put together for you. I'd like to go over a little bit of background about what happens whenever your Facebook ad account gets banned, probably go over a strategy or some tips to help you work through a Facebook ad account ban, and then probably give you some pointers on how to prevent it from happening if it has not already happened to you yet, or if you have already experienced it and you want to try to work proactively to keep it from happening again. So make sure you stay tuned, and let's go ahead and dive into my computer. Alright, so Facebook ad account bans. Is it over for you? Do you have to give up as an affiliate marketer? Well, the thing is, most people actually do give up because they think once the ban happens, oh no, what they were doing is not going to work. Affiliate marketing is dead and they have to pick up something new. So that's kind of where you get caught in that shiny object syndrome, because you're not getting the results you want, and actually working through the problems is very hard for most people. So that's just the reality of it. But when you realize that you're not the only one, and it's not only happening to you, and other people are working through the problem and they're finding solutions and they're still running ads on Facebook for like 10 years later down the line, then obviously the issue is not the platform, it's you as the marketer, right? So that's why I wanted to get that out of the way first, is you have to just deal with the punches that are thrown with you, or thrown at you rather. So Facebook is not 100% accurate. They make mistakes. And sometimes it's necessary to go forward with an appeal and try to get your account back, because the ban can be 100% random. Sometimes, like once a year, they go through a complete sweep of accounts, and the affiliates or the marketers who get caught up into that complete sweep, which usually happens around Q4 or like right around the middle of Q3, your shit just gets gone, right? And it's frustrating, and it happens right now. Since I have been running ads with Facebook, it's been happening like 3 years consecutively, where it's like, okay, I see what you're doing, Facebook, but I mean, shit, just work through it, and you should be able to hopefully either continue doing what you're doing or get back to where you left off. So sometimes Facebook ad approvals and disapprovals can be confusing. Don't worry about trying to understand it, because like I said, you are working with a platform that's ran 90% by technology and 10% by a team of actual humans. So you kind of just have to, again, roll with the punches. So if you don't give a damn about running Facebook ads, then do the following. Run your ads from a personal account. Yeah, do that if you don't give a damn. If you want to promote beauty, fitness, or neutral products, go for it if you don't give a damn. How about misleading ad creatives, clickbait copy, misleading claims? Go for it if you do not want to make this a long-term business for you. Let me see. Oh, yeah, not looking at the ad and payment policies. So there are some times where we get questions that are laid out for you in the terms and conditions or the business help center for ads. You guys don't give a damn. You just say, hey, I got this money, I got this training, I'm gonna run ads. You completely overlook the rules, the terms, and the conditions, and then when your shit gets banned, you wonder why. You don't give a damn. That's why. Alright, so running low quality ads. Yeah, it's not 1992 anymore. You kind of have to invest in a little bit of design skills, and you kind of got to put a little bit of effort into what you say. And if you look spammy, then obviously it's going to get rejected. So you don't give a damn. So that was my tips for those who don't give a damn. If you're going to keep doing that shit, then this presentation is not for you. You might as well back the hell out now. But if you do want to work through this, let me tell you why this is such a struggle for you. It's a struggle because Facebook, in general, digital marketing, affiliate marketing in general, and I think this is overlooked a lot, is the user is actually most important. They are the center of the entire situation. So if you don't have a satisfied audience that is like, here, take my money, then what is the point in being in marketing or advertising or promoting anything if you are not able to cater or be able to fulfill the wants and the needs of the people that you're promoting this offer to. It's not just for the sake of running ads and making money on the back end. I know that's your goal, but your goal doesn't mean shit when it comes to running ads, because that's where you're going to go sideways. So Facebook is trying to tell you that. They're trying to tell you that the users come first. They want to keep people on their platform, and then they want to keep people coming back to their platform. So think about like a website that you used to go to all the time, right? Maybe you started going to that website, you like looking around, but then one day you decide to jump on it and you get this pop-up here that you may have already seen, but they're still popping up at you. You got ads popping up here, you got all this extra shit going on, so you eventually stop going to that website because you can see that they're going down a path of monetization that's fucking annoying. Well, that's kind of what Facebook is saying. Your ads are horrible. They don't give a damn that you're spending money and trying to buy traffic to advertise for ads to the people. Because if they do not come back to even have impressions to sell you, then what is the fucking point? So that's why ad accounts get banned left and right. In addition to that, because there's so many advertisers, in order to keep up with the demand on having to monitor all of these ad accounts and make sure that everything is in good shape, they have algorithms, bots, and crawlers in place that are not 100% perfect. So therefore, you're going to run into a situation where your account's being looked at 90% of the time by an automated system that you cannot just bypass and get to a team member. 10% of the time you can appeal to a team member and you get a human interaction that'll actually get you somewhere. But most of the time you won't. So you can't really blame your efforts to a fault because you're probably talking to a computer most of the time to try to get your account back anyway if you have faced an account ban. So remember that users are going to be always the most important because they're the reason why the platform is going. They're the reason why we want to run ads because the users are where we get the leads. And then they are the reason why Facebook is able to be the biggest social media platform, which is their intent anyway, is to engage and create communities where people can share their experiences, their life events and all that extra shit, right? So they have to find a balance between user and advertiser, but we're going to always be left on the back burner. No matter how much money we spend, if we're going to scare all the people away, the money's no good. So you kind of got to think about that. So is it really over? No, it's not. Because if you have done your research, and if you have looked at the terms, and if you have gotten familiar with the platform like you're supposed to, and been resourceful, take heed into our trainings, and kind of like everything marinate all the information that you receive, and don't just gun-ho just jump in like with all of this excitement. Like, yeah, we want you to get going, but just fall back a little bit, pace yourself, and realize that your one business ad manager has 5 ad accounts. So no, you're not done. You got another ad account that you can jump into. So your bans work in reverse from your ad account all the way up to your business manager. So if you haven't lost your entire business manager, you still have a fighting chance. You just lost your ad account. That's 2 totally different things. So like I said, if you don't give a damn, go ahead and run ads through your personal account. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb to these bots and these crawlers and these algorithms, right? So just don't do it. So if you lose your profile or your page, that's just collateral damage. You're just gonna have to fight to get them back, and they usually give you instructions on how to do that. I have lost my profile and my page before, and it was my business profile that I cannot lose, but I had to go through certain things to get it back, and it ended up being something that I was doing on my side that was fucking me up. So sometimes it's not Facebook, sometimes it's you. You just got to keep going in relentlessly and fighting to get your shit back, right? So what do you do after a ban, right? Well, this is kind of out of order. I didn't organize my slides, but whatever. So just make it look legit whenever you're back in action, or if you're starting anew because you have been paused temporarily due to an account ban, because Facebook has a back-end score that we don't see on our end. So we have to appear authentic in order to kind of have some longevity and not be on the ban radar for these bots and crawlers, because they probably will happen down the road, But I mean, if you want to kind of get yourself some traction going to where it doesn't happen instantly, like you run ads one day and the next day you come back and check it during the 3-day rule and your shit span, well, keep your account ad spend active. I know in that example is not a good example because that's over a 3-day span. But if you are, if you have gotten into the motion where you are playing things safe and you're not running aggressive ad copy and you actually happen to be a decent marketer and you kind of know what kind of creatives to select and your ads are appealing to your target audience, then just keep everything active, right, for at least 30 days as a new account. So that's why you can't really be a procrastinating affiliate marketer either, especially in our camp, because once you get started, we're going to tell you, okay, when you start, you need to have the cash flow to keep going. And that's one of the main reasons why. It's not just to say, okay, well, in addition to you wanting to take this business model serious, do you need the cash flow to keep going? But you also need to keep these algorithms and these platforms satisfied when they monitor the kind of activity that you're doing as a new account. So whenever you are filling out information online, I know you kind of just want to rush through it, but don't. Complete all of the Facebook page info thoroughly to make it look like you're an actual business owner or an actual business and that it's legit. If you just put your name, your birthday, and some random email address and then just go from there, then you're no good. Include a domain. Includes as much as you possibly can to make it look like a legitimate Facebook page. Don't just throw it. Also, like your banner, that's important. Your logo, that's important. So we'll go over in the mastermind that we have coming up some optimized pages that we recommend that you put out there in public when you're ready to run your ads, and then also how to build those optimized pages, and how you can do it faster, and kind of how you can just have an army of pages ready to go. So we go over all of that in the mastermind if that's something you're interested in learning to help you look legitimate and kind of avoid getting banned frequently. And then you want to monitor your ads. You want to monitor the comments. And then if you have any posts, as you're trying to make your Facebook page legitimate, if you happen to be posting sometimes too, you need to monitor the comments on those. Because engagement is also one of the main things that is monitored by Facebook. And any engagement that's negative is going to decrease your backend score when it comes to deliverability. And then also, I guess, pretty much just your legitimacy on their platform. So then as far as how to get back up and running if you've been banned, you just need to appeal and be persistent. What you say in your appeal, you do kind of have to say a certain thing. We do have a template for you guys in the AFK forum. In the premium section though, not in the open community, so you do have to be a premium member. And then we give you the templates that we use ourselves in the mastermind. So we pretty much show you exactly what we say. We generally have somewhat I'd say a small success rate in getting accounts back, but again, that's not our only focus, is spending all of our time getting an account back. We also focus on finding solutions and never giving up, because besides being relentless in our appeal process, sometimes they don't pan out and we just can't get anywhere with it because of the type of business model that we're teaching. And then also, even though we can be extremely organized and we may be warming up an account here, or we may need to restart an account there, or we probably have this one up and running, but we need to balance what we're doing, black hat with white hat or white hat with gray hat. I mean, you need to know what's going on in each ad account so you can understand, okay, well, this account got banned because, yeah, I was running that campaign in that one, so yeah, that makes sense. So let me know what I need to do and how intense my appeal process needs to be. If you don't recall what you were doing in your ad accounts, then yeah, you're gonna be kind of going in blind and fighting for something that you really don't know you're backing up. Can you avoid this? Yes, 100%. But only to a certain degree. So I guess let me take that back. No, you can't avoid it 100%, but you can kind of keep it where you don't have that many bans happen. So like maybe once every 6 months or something like that. So you will eventually have to deal with it if you're running ads on Facebook, but the quality of traffic is worth it to me personally. The conversions are worth it for me. The ROI is worth it. It's I mean, you know, the leads are worth it, and the type of verticals and the actual products that if you put your mind to it and figure out what you can promote, it's 100% worth it. So you can warm up accounts. It's not necessarily required, but it helps. You need to make sure you know what your billing threshold guidelines are. And if you don't even know what I mean by billing threshold, then you probably need to join us in the mastermind so we can break all of those things down to you. Optimizing your Facebook pages, like I mentioned before. And so I can show you design tips that I use for my Facebook pages that really appeal to the audience. And it looks super good. And it's like you can do this for really cheap. Like Adobe is really not that expensive when you think about it. And then also there's other free tools that you can take advantage of. And if they're not free online, then they're maybe like, what, $8 a month for you to make premium images. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. But that's just me. It's just if you want to appeal to Facebook and make sure you have your page set up to where it looks like a legitimate business, then I do pay attention to the small details that I do think make a little bit of a difference that we will also go over with you guys in the mastermind. You can also learn how to diversify your ad accounts. We'll go into detail about what specifically that means. But yeah, we have a complete process to where not only do we show you how to diversify your ad accounts, but we show you how to have limitless and unlimited ad accounts too. And that way it goes into my next bullet point, how to keep running ads during an account ban. There is a way where your business does not have to be stalled, and we go through the multiple different strategies that we use to where, okay, we need to keep sending leads to this offer because on our end we probably make deals in order to increase payouts. So if we're going to increase the payout, sometimes we have to balance that deal by maybe saying, okay, well, we'll deliver more leads to you, right? So if we don't want to stop that deal from going through on a daily basis, then we need to keep going, and we'll show you how we keep going on our end when we do media buying for Deborah in the mastermind as well. And then also, I mean, yeah, you can only do but so much as a beginner when it comes to creatives and copy because you're starting out from fresh. You really don't have the experience like we do in the Deborah team when it comes to building funnels and setting up campaigns and getting good images and arranging the words properly where it's decent copywriting to where it's not disapproved by Facebook, because Facebook pays attention to certain words, certain attributions that you call out in your ad copy that you probably don't know is actually banned or not allowed. So we go over all of those basics details, right? So can you avoid account bans? This is my list to show you, yes, you can avoid them, or at least prevent them to the longest point of time that you possibly can. But they are going to happen. They happen to the best of us. And that, I think, covers everything to answer your question is there something that you can do next when there is an account ban? So let's see. All right, so that's all I got for you today. But again, we cover all of this in great detail in the mastermind to make sure you can build a profitable CPA affiliate marketing business.
Are you struggling with your affiliate marketing business or want to take things to the next level? Allow me to introduce you to Dijs University. Dijs University is the #1 affiliate marketing training platform in the world. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced affiliate marketer, Dijs University offers you thousands of different videos with topics such as Facebook, volume, adplexity, and many more of your favorite topics. Step by step, you will learn the secret super affiliate ways to get the most out of each traffic source. Dominate each vertical with our detailed quick start guides. Are you ready to get started? Click the link in the description to sign up today.